Welcome, every single person out there. Good evening to every single one of you, Arsenal fans, non-Arsenal fans, Everton fans, Villarreal fans, Emery fans, Arteta out fans, every single person out there. And I've got Mossy Boy with me. It is another frustrating day in the life of an Arsenal fan. We've seen the topsy-turvy in the game that just finished between Villarreal and Arsenal, and a lot of people have got mixed feelings about it. There were 2 red cards in the game. One of it is debatable, the other one probably not. But listen, it is not about me today, it's about you, the fans. This is the player rating section of the game between Villarreal and Arsenal. Welcome, Mossy Boy. How are you doing? And what are your thoughts about the game today?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Can you hear me, Toddy? Hello, can you hear me?
We can hear you perfectly.
Oh, great. It's a Mossy Boy here again. My thought today is be more of a question than kind of.
Go on. I'm all ears today. I am here to listen to all your rants and everyone that has to have a go at it.
My question now is that why does this manager deserve 100, 200 million in the summer to spend, and it's not going to be the same? Because I was watching all these players tonight, and there's no desire, there's no passion. They look like we don't want to play football, and the way they set up, there is no game plan. If someone comes in today and telling me that there is a game plan on the way they set up tonight, come on. I was like, what is this guy? Why does this guy still managing Arsenal? That is my question. Because to me, there is no game plan in our play at all.
So you don't think the fact that he played a false 9 today, you don't think that they had a game plan? They had a plan? You think it just went on the pitch without a plan, playing false 9?
We've played the false 9 before. It doesn't work.
Who do we play the false 9 with?
We're not Liverpool, and we're not Manchester City.
Who did we play with? Remind me.
But I don't know the game he was playing. He was playing Willian as a false 9. I can't remember who we're playing, and it doesn't work.
I can't remember that game, to be honest.
Well, I can't remember who we're playing, but I know he has done it in the Premier League. We lost that game.
Can I come in here quickly? Guys, if you want to come in, the link is right there in the descriptions. If I'm getting too many people in, for instance, if I'm getting 6 people, I will have to start reducing the numbers. But it's your opportunity to come in here and come and tell me what you feel about the game. I've got an hour, 15 minutes today, so I've got a bit more time for you guys here. So please, if you want to come in and you want to share your thoughts, please come in. The link is right there in the descriptions, and it's also there in the chat. All right. Sorry, Mossy Boy. Go on. Hello, Nathaniel.
Nathaniel, what's up, man? You cool?
Well, I was having a good day until the game started. So
my day. Man, like I was saying, I don't think
what do you feel about the first goal we considered?
The first goal we considered is I don't.
That was easy, wasn't it?
How come Leno can't save that? No. Tade, let me tell you one thing. Yeah,
I think
he died for the ball, and it doesn't. The arm as a goalkeeper, you're going for that ball. You're going full stretch.
Do you know what? I don't know about that, man. I'm gonna put the blame on. I'm gonna put the blame on Ceballos and Partey.
I will first of all say.
I'll put the blame on Ceballos and Partey. Come on, that was.
Is it Chukwueze or what is his name?
Yeah.
The left winger. How did he go out between two of you? Two of you are right in front of him, and he just go in between you. That shouldn't be happening at this level. I'm sorry, that shouldn't be happening.
I feel sorry for Leno for that goal, to be honest. I feel
no. Leno should be saving that.
Really?
I can say probably second goal is no. You can't.
Wait a minute. So you don't think that first goal, the players that were all sitting in front of him, blocking his view, that should have done a better job, like the likes of Partey getting there, like the likes of likes of Ceballos, putting in a very weak tackle. We can understand maybe they didn't want to get a penalty or something. You don't think they should have done better? because that guy came in from nowhere and took a shot.
Yes, they should have done better. I agree with you, but the goalkeeper see the shot. If he doesn't see the shot, he won't dive at all.
What's your thought on that, Nathaniel?
He will stay where it is.
Let me see. Come back to me. Let me see that goal again because I only saw it once. I never saw the replays for those goals. So let me just see that one more time.
What, you want me to show you, or you want to go and check it? Because obviously I can't show you.
I think
you can show me. You can show me.
How can I show you? I'm gonna have copyright. Anyway, listen. Let's go through the comments quickly. Randy Viper, your worst nightmare, Randy Viper, has arrived. I know you're gonna have a go at Leno, and I know you agree with every single thing that Mossy Boy has said because he's going against Leno, and I totally know you agree with him on that one.
Yeah,
James Dunlop, good evening to you. Hang on, Nathaniel. Randy Viper, just wait till the player ratings. Yeah, we'll get into the player ratings very soon. I just want to, give some shout out to different people. Liam Vin, shout out to you. How you doing? James Dunlop, even though you got away, an away goal, I can't see you guys keeping a clean sheet. You need to score 3 or 4. I kind of agree with you on that one. Randy Viper, I bet you Tade will be happy just because we scored an away goal. Every single Arsenal fan will be happy. Were you sad? Was any one of you sad when we? No. Let me finish the question. Were you sad when Pepe scored?
I didn't celebrate it.
Were you sad? It's a simple question.
I'm not happy.
Nobody's asking you whether you celebrated. Simple question. Were you sad when we?
I'm not happy with the everything. Whether they score or
were you sad when we? So you were sad when you're a big bloody liar. You're a big bloody liar. You are a big bloody liar. You cannot tell me that you were not happy when we scored.
I'm not happy.
But you have to put it in context. You have to put it in context because if we're losing to a team that we should be beating, I'm gonna be like, yeah, we scored, but come on, like let's get a second.
You see, the same Villarreal that dealt with Barcelona. The same Villarreal. Okay, let me give you. No. Hang on. You say we should be. You see, this is the problem I have with you guys, right? You guys overestimate Arsenal so much. You guys are so blinded by the shirt Arsenal that you think this thing. Do you know that they have the number 1 striker right now is the number 3 highest goal scorer in La Liga after Benzema and Messi?
Okay,
do you know that? Chukwueze, hang on. Do you know that Chukwueze is keep competing this month for the best player of the month with the likes of Messi? He scored 3 goals this season. So, and you are actually comparing these guys with our crap players? Are you freaking kidding me right now?
Oh no!
Are you guys freaking kidding me right now?
We're not gonna do. No, Taddy, you can't do that. You can't do that, Taddy.
Are you freaking kidding me right now?
No, Taddy, you cannot do that. You cannot do that, Taddy. Listen, our team on paper is better than theirs. What the problem is that yes. But the problem is that the team has no direction, no coaching. So how can you go up against a team that plays better as an overall team? As an overall team, we're better than them. Overall team.
What do you mean by overall team? What do you mean by overall team? What do you mean? Explain that to me.
If we look at the team on paper, if we show this to somebody who doesn't really know much about both teams, they'll say, okay, cool. Arsenal have the better team. We have
based on what? Based on what?
No, I'm talking about on paper. We have the better team. If you look at their team, how many EPL rejects do they have on their team? How many rejects do they have on the team? Look at what Emery's doing.
They got Quackling. These are the Premier League players that
a Watford reject and a Tottenham reject.
You know what? Yeah.
It's
really. I apologize, right? But it really shows the ignorance of you guys when it comes to La Liga. You don't watch La Liga and you just come here and just chatting things about England because you only sit down here and watch English Premier League.
Tade, I watch La Liga. I watch Real Madrid every week because I like Real Madrid. What I'm telling you is that on paper, we're the better team. But the problem is that when it comes to the manager and it comes to key moments and start, why did Martinelli not start today? Did he play the last game against Everton? Did he start Everton? Or am I confusing it with some? I don't think. Did he start against Everton?
No.
Did he start?
Martinelli?
Against Everton, he didn't start. Sorry, I'm just trying to pick.
What was the point on benching him? I don't understand. Why are we making it hard for ourselves?
Can I ask you this question? The same question I asked Mossy Boy, right?
Yeah.
Because I want to address Randy Vipers because I want us to be very, what's the word? I want us to be very real and stop trying to put people in a box. I don't like it. Let's be real. Yeah, as a football fan, you cannot sit down here and tell me that you were angry when that goal went in. Yes, overall performance, you were not happy about. I'm not happy about overall. We were crap overall, right? But no one can sit down here and tell me that when Pepe had a chance and he had, the penalty and he scored the goal, you weren't happy. We had
Wait,
one.
What do you mean by happy? What do you mean by happy? I wasn't doing bad.
I wasn't happy that
That's not my point. My point is he scores a goal. You can't tell me that you're sad about that goal. You can't tell me that simply means to me that you have a way back into the game, because 2-1 is better than 2-0. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, 2-1 is better than 2-0, because now the mountain is a bit lesser for us to climb compared to when it's 2-0. And I'm not jubilating this, right? I am not jubilating. What I'm saying is you score a goal, right? Are you telling me you're not gonna be happy about the fact that you were able to at least get one goal back at that moment when he scored the goal? You can't tell me when he scored the goal, you'd be like, yeah, whatever, man, just one goal. Come on. At that point in time, you will be happy that he scored a goal. And then you move on. You move on down the game, and then you look at the whole game overall. That's all I'm saying.
Do you actually want me to say
celebrate? That's what it was.
Sorry.
It was more of a relief.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But it wasn't. But what I'm trying to say is that it wasn't like, oh yeah, Pepe scored, yay. I'm just saying, okay, cool. Now let's get another one. I'm not going to sit there and celebrate a penalty against Villarreal.
And again, what I see today is, I would rather let the referee let Kaput carry on than give him a red card, because we're actually doing well with 10 men. After when we are 10 men,
are you really kidding me right now?
Listen. When we are 10 men, we are pushing to score goals. But when it goes back to level again, everything.
So let me ask you this question. So when they gave him that red card, you were not happy that they gave him a red card. You wanted him to stay on the pitch. Is that what you're saying?
No. Tade, you misunderstood me, right? What I'm saying is, when we are 10, we're actually pressing Villarreal to get a goal. Then Saka is trying to make things happen. We get a penalty. Yeah. But when we go back to 10-10, nothing happening again. I'm not sure whether
it's funny you said that.
Saka, I don't know.
It's funny you said that, right? No, it's funny. I agree with you. It's funny you said that, because my friends and I, when we were watching the game,
Saka is the only one I'm thinking is trying to make things happen from that left. It's kind of the last game we play as well. We're losing. He's the one that is trying to push. But I don't know whether he's kind of,
do you guys agree with Randy Viper's statement here?
I would have kept Leno on the bench. Just give him a break.
I want to say that actually, Tade. I want to say next game, I would rather see I want to see a different goalkeeper. That's it. That's
just give Leno a break.
I'm going to, because mistake on Leno is it's becoming constant now. Is actually consistent on mistake on getting a mistake than being consistent and keeping clean sheet. So that is my own view about Leno.
But Leno gives me mini heart attacks when I'm watching games.
Liam Vince, I don't think we're going to give an answer. Let's even see if we can even get to the final in the first place. What's the point? Right. What the hell was that, Taddy? Joe, what's up with you, man? Come in. Let's hear from you.
He's at work.
He's always at work. He's always at work.
He's a nurse,
all the time. He's making some money, innit? How now, bro? How you doing, Sakaya? What's good? Listen. Let's get straight into this. Man. I can't be picking all the comments. Let's get straight into the player ratings, and we can talk about all this. What the hell is the screen?
Language.
Apologies. Thanks for telling me off. I really appreciate it. All right, people. Let's get started. Let's talk about Aubameyang first. Yeah, let's talk about Aubameyang.
I'm happy to see him back. Actually, that is
really.
No. What I'm saying is, no. Listen, I'm happy to see him back fit. That's what I'm saying. He's been on sick bed. I'm happy to see him back. So I'll be happy for him, but not like happy to see, like him on the pitch. If you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I'm happy that he is well and healthy.
All right.
That's what
All
I'm
right.
saying. So,
All right.
but I'm thinking, well, he doesn't have enough. He only came in. He came on 5 minutes to end the game. He got one chance and he scuffs it. So,
Hey Joe,
hey,
thanks a lot. 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 Thanks a lot for tipping me, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Joe, you should come on, man. You should come on. Mossy boy speaking facts while Tade will defend Arteta. Just watch. I don't want to hear play. Dude, you just gave me $5 tip and you're actually having a go at me. Like, seriously, bro. Freaking hell, man. What the hell? Look, I'm not even arguing with anyone today, yeah? If anyone wants to come at me, keep coming at me. I am not having a go at anyone today. I'm not arguing today. So you guys are going to have it.
But the thing,
you guys are going to have it.
The reason, let me tell you something. The reason why people it looks like people having a go at you is, I don't know what it's going to take for Arsenal to get rid of this manager. And again, every time we talk about this manager, it looks like you defending him. That's the way people see it. If you understand what I'm saying.
That's the thing. This is what you guys don't really understand. And it's almost like I keep repeating myself in every video, right? It's not about defending the manager, right? It's about defending the idea. Let me paraphrase. It's about defending the idea
of what
the main problem.
Table, right?
No. It's about defending the idea that the main problem, for me, and I've been saying it for years now, and this is why every time I defend managers, people have a go at me. I defended Wenger, I defended Emery, and I'm defending Arteta.
Yeah.
The reason being, these guys are working with very bad tools in the club, and this is the reason why I'm defending these managers. There's a reason for what I'm doing, and there's a reason for what I'm saying. I envisage this moment where we're going to be having a go at each other, and we're doing it again. We've been doing it for years, having a go saying managers are the problems of Arsenal, managers are the problems of Arsenal. Honestly speaking, we'll keep saying this same thing. Imagine Mourinho coming. Mourinho, you saw the way the down tools, you saw the way the players in Tottenham down tools under Mourinho, right? I swear to God, if Mourinho should come here, it's going to be the same thing. And guess what? Mourinho is even going to be worse. You know why? Because Mourinho is not going to be taking nonsense from these players.
Yes, of course. Yes.
And they are snowflakes. They are snowflakes. They're going to down tools. I'm telling you.
Tade, let me say something there. There are a lot of managers out there that they actually have worse player than what Arsenal have right now, and they are doing better. E.g., Everton. Tell me which, if you put Arsenal player 1-to-1 to Everton's players, are they better than Arsenal player?
Listen, we've talked about this in the past, right? It's funny that you say this,
because they bring in an experienced manager that can get the best out of that team that he has.
See, Mossy boy. It's interesting that you say this, right? And we're actually digressing. I wanted us to get into the player ratings here, but we're actually digressing. My friend today asked me the same question about Everton, and it's the same thing I told you in the past. I told him, I looked at Alan, I looked at Dokoro, I looked at Rodriguez.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, bro. Alan, Dokoro, and Rodriguez, they will be my main midfield. Xhaka, Partey, maybe Odegaard. Those guys are going to be on the bench. I'm sorry. If I have Rodriguez, if I have Alan, if I have Dokoro on my team, they're going to be making my team in Arsenal. I think they're better than some of the players. Xhaka, Partey is not doing it. Someone was telling me it's almost like Partey is using football age. Maybe he's using football age. The guy looks as if he can run.
Hey, easy.
I'm just telling you the facts. I'm telling you the fact here, Nathaniel. I'm just telling you the fact. Listen, we're digressing. Yeah, we're digressing. Tamps. What's Tamps saying? Arteta out, man. 3 strikers on the bench. He starts Emil Smith Rowe in a false 9. Which 3 strikers? Just 2 striker in Nketiah. Would you start Nketiah? Would you have started Aubameyang? I don't think so, man. Let's be real. Would you guys have started Aubameyang or Nketiah? Would you guys have started any of those?
If I'm in Arteta's shoe today, I will start Martinelli up front. If I'm in his shoe today, I will start Martinelli up front.
Yeah, I don't know why he didn't start.
What is Martinelli got to do to be given a chance starting at number 9 if our 2 main striker are out? If our 2 main striker are out, if you think that Balogun is not ready, which like you always said, he hasn't played any Premier League game. What about Martinelli? Why can't we start him often? So that's my question to him. But he sees them in training, like you always said. He's the one that sees them in training. But if the two striker are out, that is another guy that can play as number 9, not Emil Smith Rowe. No.
He says he sees them in training, but it's like he sees who he wants to see. It's like, come on. It's like, why is Martinelli not starting? He didn't play the last game. Give him a run out. Maybe he might offer you something. It's not we are losing 2-1 or 2-0. So you know what? Let me bring him on so he can make minimal impact. You don't do that. Why is he not starting? Why are we automatically digging a hole? Why are we making it harder for us? So give yourself the best chance to go head to head with this team. So play your best players. Why is it so difficult for him to do? Stop making it hard. Stop overthinking stuff. Sometimes you just have to keep it simple.
Seriously, I'm not going to lie to you tonight. I was jealous of what Man United did to Roma. I was jealous. That time is over.
Well, it's finished, bro.
All right. Liam Vince here. I reckon that Pau Torres, Pajero, is it Parejo? Is Parejo, Gerard Moreno are decent to be Pareo. I don't know how to pronounce his names. Are decent to be fair. The rest of them, that's exactly what I was saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. I think Moreno is the third highest goal scorer this season. Chukwueze is competing for the best player this month. You know, they're doing quite well. Big up to you. Sorry, how do you pronounce your name? Is it Oluboyega? Yeah, Oluboyega. Big up to you, man. Thanks for coming on my channel. I think it's the first time I'm seeing this name. Shout out to Tade and the co-analyst in the house today. You're doing a good job, guys. Cheers. Thanks a lot for coming on. I really appreciate it.
Thanks,
listen, I really want to take all the comments. I really want to take everybody, but I think, do you know what? Let's go to the player ratings, guys. I'll be bigging you guys up. I'll begin you guys up a bit later. I'm really jealous too. Someone agrees with you here, Architect Mike. All right, let's go to this guy quickly. So, what are you guys gonna rate him? Does he even deserve a rating today, or should we just forget about him?
I mean, he got a yellow card. That's what he did, right?
What's a rating for him? Should we forget about him today?
No, not enough time for me.
Can you hear me, Mossy boy?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you anymore.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh yeah, I don't. Tade can't hear. Yeah, I can hear you, Tade. Hello.
I can't hear you guys anymore. Seriously.
Yeah. Nathaniel, can you hear me? Hello, Nathaniel, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
But Tade can't hear us.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yes.
I can't hear you guys. Yeah. I really can't.
Change your headset or something.
Hang on, I think my headphones have messed up.
Yeah. Hello, can you hear me? Change your headphone. Yeah, I can hear you, Nathaniel. Yeah. Hello, can you?
Yeah, we can hear you now. I can hear you now.
Okay,
I don't know what happened.
great.
Yeah, sorry guys. I apologize, guys.
Right. The headphones moving like Arsenal, bro.
Yeah, man. He's really messing me up right now. Okay, let's forget about Aubameyang. Apologize. Let's go to Martinelli. Martinelli played 30-something minutes.
Wow.
Martinelli played 30-something minutes today. He came on. I don't really know. What do you think he's done? Do you think he deserves a rating?
He doesn't see the ball. He doesn't see the ball enough. So
just chasing shadows, basically.
He's just chasing shadows. Yeah, I'll probably give him
a 4,
3, 4,
3.
Yeah. He didn't do much, to be honest. William doesn't deserve a rating. Yeah. What about Pepe? Nathaniel, this is for you, Nathaniel. What about Pepe? What would you rate Pepe today?
I missed a little bit of the first half, but did well with the penalty, even though it was he could have took it better, but we got lucky. He was a bit dangerous at times. At times, I wanted him to get past. I wanted to get past the right back, but it just felt like a couple of times like he was getting the ball nicked off of him, and he's trying to cross the ball. And it's like another one of those performances. Like I'll just give him a standard 5. Like, he didn't do anything particularly well today. For me, it was just another average performance. He did well with the penalty, but I'm not gonna rate. Nobody's really gonna get a high rating for me. I just give him a standard 5.
Great.
Tade defends Leno more than Arteta.
Yeah, Tade, you love Leno. You love Leno.
Oh god. Oh, we'll give him a 5. We'll give him a 5. My god, this guy.
Yes,
Pablo
Mari.
Mari, this is for you, Mossy boy. What would you rate him?
4.
You give him a 4.
Yep.
Okay.
4.
All right. Why? Tell us why.
Well, he conceded 2 goals today, and it doesn't really, because when I saw the lineup, I was so confident, definitely clean sheet today. But the defending today, him and Rob Holding is absolutely not.
And for the second
not
goal, man. For the second goal, the flick, just not the player, not going head to head with the player in the air, and just and it's just it's criminal. It's criminal, man.
No, nobody jumped for they played the corner in none of
that
our
one
defense
was
jump.
painful, man. That one was
None of them
painful.
It's criminal. It's criminal. They didn't get taken to court for that, man.
Painful.
How can you allow that?
Do you know? It reminds me of yesterday's game, the one between Man City and PSG. That guy was free. What's his name? Marquinhos was free. It just reminds me of that.
Yeah.
Like what in the world, man?
And Tade,
2 people. Come on, man.
It's your boy Rob Holding again, just doing mad stuff. There's one pass he couldn't even control the ball. Your guy, he couldn't control the ball. Come on, what's going on with these players, man?
Yeah, I'm just praying that the next game he should just bring Xhaka back into the midfield and just use Suarez on the left back.
Do you know what? I agree with you on that. I agree with you on that one. Yeah. I agree with you on that.
And Bellerin as well. Where's Bellerin? I don't want to see Bellerin play, but where is he?
He's leaving Arsenal.
He's leaving. So we have to plan in life.
I never see the day. My prayers do come true after all.
All right, give him a rating. Give Leno a rating, Matano.
I do think it is a bit harsh for the first goal, like the way Muzzy was kind of ripping into him. But
I felt as well. Yeah. And he saved us twice. He will have considered more goals,
Yeah, he did make a save in the second half. That was
I didn't believe he made that save,
But that's what he is. He's like an inconsistent goalkeeper. Like he lets something go in between his legs, but then he pull off a Superman camera save. That's basically him in a nutshell, man. That's what you're gonna get with Leno. But for me, I just give him it was a good save. What should I give him? I'll give him a 5.5. I don't know. My head's going. I'll give him you know what?
5
I'll
or
give
6.
him
Choose one.
5.
Do you think he should have done better with any of the goals? Do you
No,
think he should have done better with any of the goals?
You see the first goal, I see what Mussie's trying to say, but really, most goalkeepers can see goals like that. Like you can only get down to the ground as quick as you can. Like
and he was blocked. Let's not forget.
Yeah. So for me, and the way it was a good finish. It was just a good finish from the first goal. What a finish! You can't do nothing. The goalkeeper can't do anything about that unless you have like a prime Neuer in there, or even Neuer. He might struggle with that. It was a good finish. So for me. I don't blame him, but I still don't rate him, by the way. But I don't blame him for that.
You see what Randy gave him?
Randy gives him a 2. I'm not surprised.
But if I'm gonna be rating Leno today, I'll be giving him a 4.
I think a 5 is fair, if you ask me, Mossy boy. I think a 5 is fair because I don't think any of those goals were direct mistakes from him or anything he should have done.
Yeah, but
and let's be honest, he gave us a
But he should be doing better on the first one. But the second one, he couldn't do anything about it. So
I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll just give we'll just give him a 5. Architect Mike here says the save at 2-0 was a lifeline. I totally agree. And he gives him a 5 as well. I totally agree.
Yeah.
I totally agree. Because honestly speaking, I thought that was a goal. I don't know how he pulled off that save, but it was a massive save for us. So honestly, whether you like it or not, it's a lifeline.
Where's Reece Nelson as well? He's another one. Where is he? Where's Reece Nelson?
What do you want from Reece Nelson? Reece Nelson didn't even make it under Emery. That guy,
I know, but where are these players, man? Where are these players? Since we have injuries, where are these players? I saw him like the other week. I saw him playing under 23. Like what's going on? Either send him on loan or sell him.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? Are you gonna start Reece Nelson ahead of Saka or ahead of Pepe?
I'm not, but how come we haven't seen him? It's all about rotation. How come we haven't seen him?
Bench. It's on the bench. We're all complaining we haven't seen Martinelli enough, and now you want to bring Reece Nelson into the mix. How many players
I'm
do you
not
want to
saying they're
play
on
at the
the
end of
same
the
level.
day?
I'm just saying I want to see Reece Nelson, man. That's
So you
all I'm
want to see
saying.
him at the detriment of who? Who are you gonna take
Not
out if
not
you
the
want to see him?
different. You can still squeeze it if listen. This is the problem that I have with this football. They don't know how to manage young players. If you know you're not going to play him, why are you sending him back to the under 23s when he's better than the under 23s? Instead, send him on loan. That's how you get players to perform. Why do you think Chelsea always have good players or young good players? Because so you know what, you can't get into the first team now consistently. Instead of making you go back to the under 23s, which you already graduated from. No, let's send you on loan. How come nobody's sending him on
Okay,
loan?
so what
What's
excuse
going
are you
on?
gonna make if you're gonna talk like that? Then what about Tammy Abraham? That's not seen the light of day now. What are you gonna say about that in Chelsea? He hasn't seen the light of day and he's in the squad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but Tammy
but
Abraham
when you,
is more developed
let me say
than
this to
Reece
Tanya. Let me
Reece
say this.
Nelson.
Let me say this. Tammy
He's already had
Abraham
his loans.
was playing under Lampard, right? And this manager came on, and he just kind of not playing again. So you cannot send him on loan where there's no transfer window open.
Okay.
So I would say maybe probably
How many Arsenal players are out on loan now that were in the first team?
and because
We
they
have
can't
Willock.
get into we have
Yeah, we
Willock,
have three. Okay.
we have Willock, we have Maitland Niles, and we have what's the name of the defender? I can't remember his name now. Yeah.
Saliba.
But I kind of agree with what Nathaniel is saying. Like Reece Nelson, he should have gone on loan like the rest of Willock and Maitland Niles just to carry on playing instead of sitting down in under 23. You're playing in under 23,
Yeah,
you're not going to improve. Go
are
and
we
play in
just
another
yeah.
Premier League team, and
Are
yeah.
we just gonna sit here and
All
forget
right.
that there's still some sort of talent in there? Are we just gonna just throw him in the trash, just like we do to all the other young players? And come on, there's still
All right.
something in there.
All right, fine. Let's rate Emu Smith Rowe. Emu Smith Rowe, please. This for you, Mossy boy.
Got banged up today, man.
Smith Rowe, they playing him as first night today. He was not doing it for me, so I'll give him 4 as well.
Do you think he picked up during the second half? I thought the team picked up a little bit better in the second half.
No, we only picked up when we are 1 man down. That's the only time I see us picked up.
Okay. All right. Who stick to your 4 then? Chambers, Nathaniel.
Average in my opinion. I wasn't really paying attention to him because I was focusing on somebody else. But for when I thought he tried to put in some crosses. There was one decent cross he put in, but it was a bit like the player mistimed the jump. Again, there was some couple passes that he made that was a bit suspect. There's times I think he went out of play.
Another thing I want to add to this guy is I don't know what is wrong with him today. He's trying to play safe too much, and most of the time he just pass backwards. All I know about him is just want to go forward. Every time he gets the ball, he just passes it backward. I'm not sure whether he's trying to play safe or something.
You want to know the weird thing that I found a bit weird in the second half? How many crossfield balls did he play in the second half? I feel like I saw it like about 6-7 times. He played a crossfield ball from the left back to Xhaka all the way to the Chambers, and then Chambers passed it back to Leno. What's the whole point of that? How stupid was that? What are these guys doing on the training ground? You're making a crossfield pass, and then you're passing it back to the goalkeeper. So what was the whole point of playing a crossfield pass? Like, what's going on? For me, Chambers gets a 4. What did he do today? Nothing much. 4.
Okay, we've got Jonathan in the house. How are you doing, Jonathan?
Hey lads, how are you? I'm fine. Taddy,
Hello,
how are you?
how are you doing, Jonathan? You okay?
What's up?
Yeah, man.
No,
How are you, Mossy boy?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good.
Yeah,
Did you watch the game today?
Taddy. Yes, I saw the performance, and that was a shambles, to be honest. The fact that he didn't create anything, even still with the red card when you started coming up, but I thought that was because Villarreal sat back, knowing Unai Emery when you guys went down to 10 men because he thought he was good with 2-0. Okay, you scored 2-1, bit of a debatable penalty, but okay, yeah, you got that vital away goal. I think Arteta has to look at himself and think about tactics for next game, but he has to go full throttle next game because if he's gonna sit back and wait and hope for a bit of luck, then I don't think you guys are gonna go through. And this is why, to be honest, like this is what I think about Oli. I think Oli, whenever he knows that his team are in danger, like we saw that against Roma, 2-1 down, he changes at halftime straight away. He knows he has to change and tweak. And you saw straight away second half, Man United, they went full throttle against AS Roma and they scored 5 goals. And the thing what United have, they have lots of quality. Bruno Fernandes, Paul Pogba, and at Arsenal, I don't see a lot of quality, or here and there, like a little flash of brilliance from Saka or Odegaard, but it's just not consistent enough, to be honest.
Yeah, but I agree with you what you said there, Jonathan. So that's why I was telling Tade earlier that we got no pattern of play. We got no. It just looks like they just kick and follow, or we got no formation, nothing. And yeah, I completely agree with you. Yes.
Also, Xhaka, left back. You could play him here and there when you're playing against Fulham, but you don't play him with him when you got Villarreal because their winger is quick.
Okay, you said that, right? You said that. Yeah, we can say all we want about Xhaka. Did he really do badly today? And this is the question I'm going to ask you.
He did his job.
Did he really do badly, considering how slow he could be? Did he really do badly today again? Because I expected Chukwueze to finish him.
Yeah, he actually stand up to him. I will agree. He actually stand up to him. He didn't do really badly because what we need to remember, left back is not his position. He's just helping the team to be.
He don't really have a position.
What did you say?
I said you don't really have a position.
So he's just kind of helping the team to say, okay, I'm gonna do it for the team, but it's what it is.
Okay,
and
rate Xhaka, Jonathan, quickly.
Xhaka, for the job that he's doing and against that winger, who, to be fair, Xhaka did his job. I give Xhaka personally, I give him a 6.
Interesting. And he considered 2 goals. Don't forget. Anyway, it's your rating. It's your rating.
That first goal.
He played good.
He should have been in that position though. The players, the first goal from Villarreal. Okay, maybe Leno could have done better, but that player should have never had the chance to shoot the ball in the box when he got at least a lot of men in that box to block the ball in the first place.
Okay, cool. Let's move over to Saka then. Saka, this is for you, Mossy boy. Why are you gonna rate Saka?
I'm gonna give him 5.
5.
Because 5. Yeah. First of all, I would say we lost the game, and the reason why he's getting 5 for me is because when he get us the penalty, and when he pick up the ball, he's trying to make something happen. He kind of, he wants to do it by himself. He's hungry. So that's why you get 5 for me. So if we went on to draw the game, we'll probably get a 6, but it's 5 overall.
Okay. Play. All right. I think you were saying something there, Nathaniel. What were you saying?
What did you give him? A 4?
A 5.
Gives him a 5.
Yeah, I'll give him a 4.
Right. Why is that? Can I ask why?
I'm sorry.
Why? Why would you give him a 4? Tell us a reason.
Saka 4. I don't think he played well today. I think he had a chance. He could have scored. He did do well to win the penalty, but other than that, really, past couple of games, it's just kind of been a struggle to even watch Saka, if I'm being honest, man. He's just been, I think he needs maybe a 1 game or maybe 2 just to, wheel it in a bit, take a bit of a break, and then come back. And then, you can see the proper stuff. I kind of Saka would be seeing, earlier this season. I think for me, he needs to, I don't want him to be burnt out. I think he's playing a bit too much. But, he's coming off with some injuries. Every time he's getting tackled, I feel like it's going to be some long injury. Like he just needs to give him a bit of a break. They just take it easy with Bukayo Saka, man.
I think they need to take the pressure off his shoulder, because I think now, or even the senior player in the team are actually relying on this kid now. So I don't know which, and the kids should be relying on the senior players. But now they're relying on the kids to carry.
It's quite embarrassing that Nicolas Pepe was a £72 million signing. That actually meant to be like it actually should be someone like Saka to take those games by the scruff of the neck.
For some
reason, the games by the scruff of the neck.
Do you guys agree that he dived for that penalty?
Well, I would say something. Yeah, I would say something. When they gave that penalty, I said no, he dived, but I would take it. That's why I said.
You guys agree?
Well, yeah, well, we all know what VAR. It's just hit and miss, and I don't even know if VAR exists, to be honest, with all these Europa League things. Sometimes I see decision, I thought to myself, what's going on?
Okay, so here's my take on it, right? Here's my take on it. Yes, he dived, but did he make contact with the leg? Yes, he made the contact with the leg. But who made the contact? Who made You see, this goes back to what the argument myself and Claude, God bless his soul, the one we had some time ago about David Luiz, right? Who touched who? The truth about the matter is he died. We all knew he dived, and we all knew that guy did. The guy that fouled him did not stretch his leg out. The guy was standing, and then Saka put his own leg to touch the guy's leg to go down. So he blocked the foul, which is why I believe that sometimes, right, they should be looking at they should be looking at the guys on the screen should be like, hang on a minute, this guy was just standing and this guy ran into him. You know what I mean? So we're gonna take it obviously as Arsenal fans, but if that happened the other way around, we're gonna be pissed off.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think we'll agree. I had to go back to this comment because he's Randy Viper said it earlier on. I totally agree. He dived. But listen, who cares? No one cares. Let's move on. So what did you give Saka? You gave him 5, right? You gave him 5. All right, good. All right. Bellerin did not play. Okay, Holden. This is for you now, Nathaniel. Why are you gonna give Holden?
4.
This guy just keep dishing. You just keep dishing numbers out like frisbees. Like seriously. 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 15, 4.5. Why?
I agree.
Why?
It's 4. Rob Holden today.
Why? Tell us why.
He fills me with no confidence. Today he fills me with no confidence. It's like I know you like to defend him sometimes, but I used to be a big fan of him.
This is the thing. It's not about defending. I just say what it is for that particular game. I don't think he did well today. I'm just asking you why.
Yeah, but I think every time they give him a captain band, that gets to his head somehow.
Oh my God!
Go and look at all the time he's not wearing a captain armband. He kind of put his head down with Murray, and they bring out good performance, 2 of them. But today he's just like, oh, I'm the captain today, so yeah.
It's like a deer in the headlight, man.
Yeah, everybody have to listen to what I said. So,
do you think he should have done better with that second goal? The header.
That's why I said that nobody jumps in the box.
He was the one marking the first player. He was the one marking the first player.
Better. But if Raheem Sterling can jump higher than him,
anybody can jump higher
than him.
Let's be very honest. That Raheem Sterling one. Come on, guys. Let's go back to the clip. It wasn't like he jumped higher. He was ahead of him. It's not like they competed. This guy did not even jump. Rob Holding did not even jump.
He didn't jump, no.
His positioning, for me, I think his positioning was just very poor against Raheem Sterling. I don't think it was a matter of who outjumped who. Sterling was ahead of him. It's not like the both of them were struggling and then he won the header. No. He was, it was just positioning for me. His positioning was very poor in that game.
Yeah, but Tade, this is a question for you. When a team is attacking, who's supposed to be more alert? Is it the defender or the striker that is running towards you? It's the defender that should be more alert, right? That anything, anywhere this striker is going, anything they wants to do with this striker, I must be ahead of him. As a defender, so you've played the defense before. I've played defense as well. So if I'm marking someone, I will make sure that man I'm marking, I'm seeing his number every time. If I'm not seeing his number, then it means I don't know where it is. And these are professional. These are simple things that they will be telling them. Make sure you're seeing the number of the man you're marking.
Well, I do think with that corner, I think everybody fell asleep. Like that goal,
everyone.
Everyone fell asleep. Yeah, like you cannot afford that. You cannot afford that in a semi-final. That's absolute. That's almost causing a crime. To be honest, I would be mad if that happened. If that happened to Liverpool, I would expect much better. To be honest, but that's Arteta trying to motivate them, But it's like it just doesn't. I don't feel like the camp is happy. And you try out a new system, the false 9, in the semi-final against Villarreal, Unai Emery, who knows almost most of the players inside out.
Yeah.
What do you guys feel about this guy's performance before I give you the rating, Jonathan? Every single person, can you tell me what you feel about Thomas Partey today, Mossy boy?
Listen, I love Thomas Partey.
Like I said, this guy came from playing with quality players than from Atletico Madrid, and he now came to all this bunch of guys they just pick from the street to come and play for Arsenal. They just drag him down to their level. If you understand what I mean, it's just
so you don't think he should be doing better? You don't think this guy should be doing better?
That's why I'm saying that he should be doing better. He's the one that should be saying that. Look at the level I am. You need to come and meet me at this level. I shouldn't be coming down to your level. So you should be coming down. You're coming up here, but he just decided to say, okay.
My friend was telling me today, and he made a very good point. It might sound very funny, but he's saying maybe this guy is using football age. Because he looks tired. Honestly speaking, it's almost like
that's extreme. That's extreme.
But the thing is, one of the reasons why I'm not going to agree with that, Tadej, one of the reasons why I'm not going to agree with that, because this is not this guy's level when he was playing at Atletico Madrid. We've seen him play there. We've seen him play against Liverpool in the Champions League. Mm-hmm. Look at him. But now it's just like me. I believe it's just like I've said it and I'll keep saying it. I believe it's not just only him. Gabriel Magalhaes, when he came on to us, when he's coming to Arsenal, he's coming with a very good fitness, and he came to Arsenal after 3 months, bang. And the same thing happens to. I just believe that the manager is not getting the best out of them. That is the way I see it. So I'm not sure what any other person thinks of it, really.
Okay, if you say so. For some weird reason, guys, I can't see the chats. Unfortunately, I have to check my phone. I cannot see all the chats. Sorry if I have not answered any one of you, but I can't see all the chats, I'm afraid. I know Randy Viper is saying something like Saka should get 10 over 10 for diving. I can't see it on here for some weird reason. It's not coming up. I have a problem. I think I'm going to change this streaming platform. It's giving me a big problem. I like the way it looks, right? But it's not. It doesn't. It keeps giving issues every time, and I don't know why. Yeah. It's not showing the chats now for some weird reason. And I don't know why it's not showing the chats. I don't get it. Maybe I should get. Do you know what? Let me get out and come back in. Let's see if the chat is going to come back up. Yeah. Let's see if the chat is going to come back up. Hang on a minute, guys.
It's time for you to take over, Mossy boy.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, but he got his screen anyway for the rating. So we should just wait for him to come back in. But that's why we told him several times, and Gio told him several times to stop using McDonald's Wi-Fi.
McDonald's. Don't judge it by its cover. It looks very simple, but from the inside, it doesn't look quite well.
Two station Wi-Fi.
Tuesday, yeah, that's right. He's got, or maybe probably move from McDonald's Wi-Fi to KFC, because KFC Wi-Fi is better.
Abuja Wi-Fi, but
no, now you can't come back in no more now. Anyways,
all right, I'm back, guys.
Yeah, we're just talking about your Wi-Fi, man.
No, my Wi-Fi is good. This is not a Wi-Fi.
You upgrade from McDonald's to KFC, right?
No. I'm still sticking to my Wi-Fi. Please, guys, leave my Wi-Fi alone. Leave my Wi-Fi out of this. Please behave yourself. Let's see if this is gonna work. I don't know. I can't see any chat anymore. Randy Viper, this is my guy. Can you say something? Let me see if I can see the chats on here. If you say something, then I will know if the chat is working. Wait, did you just tip me? You said you just tipped me. Ah, yes, I just seen it. Randy Viper, thanks a lot for the tip. I just saw it. Partey gets a 0. This guy is giving Partey a 0. Randy Viper is giving Partey a 0. Stood there for the second goal, passing to the touch line and the Villarreal players. One good pass to Oba. Maybe I'll give him a 0.1. Worst player on the pitch.
And,
Wow.
and,
He actually feels is the worst player on
Well,
the pitch today.
and again, it kind
Who's
of
this
wanted
puppy?
to take a shot. Again, look at how wide that shot went. Did you see it? Did you
Yeah,
remember
that
that?
shot went to Ghana, bro.
I have
I'm
been
telling
telling you guys, I've been saying it, and I'll keep
Mm.
saying it. Shaka, I said Shaka. Partey needs to
Partey.
go for shooting practice. He keeps hitting the band door and he's trying to
Do
aim for
you
some birds in the sky. He is so poor with his shots. He has not given one shot on target since he's been in Arsenal.
you
Okay,
should
okay,
take
he's giving one. He's giving
you
one.
should take shooting sessions from Mo El Nani.
Yeah.
What?
It
Maybe
should-
yeah, from
yeah,
El Neni.
yeah. But
From
I
El
But
Neni.
think
So I
Party,
agree.
I Party, how it's funny, because with the Atletico Madrid side, like you said, like they played so differently than to Arsenal, no, like against Liverpool. I remember they sat back and Party was very key to winning the balls back and giving it more to the creative players so they could thrive on. And I think with Arsenal, I think what they like the most is a spine. Like you look through the midfield, you got Xhaka and Party, who is that's okay. I don't think that's the biggest issue at Arsenal. You go through the defense. I don't see, you could say Tierney, but I don't see someone at that center back position who's key to win every ball. Gabriel could be that potential in the future, but you need someone for now, for the present. And goalkeeper Leno, is he the answer? Is he really the answer? That's a debate for another day. And then up front, Lacazette or Aubameyang, if you put him up front, I don't think that they're going to be the two to take Arsenal forward, because one, Lacazette is getting older. He's not the biggest goal scorer. Oba has the record of goal scoring. He has a good goal scoring record, but his age, he's already 31. I don't think he's going to score that many goals for the next couple of years. So you already have to look maybe someone for the future now again, and you have to build. I think you just need a total rebuild.
Yeah.
And like the problem is, if you cannot spend that much money, like with Kroenke, hopefully you guys get those owners in from Spotify. You could get maybe free Spotify premium. I don't know, but it'll be actually good.
Do you know what? If that guy should buy Arsenal, maybe all the Arsenal members are gonna be getting free subscription. I mean,
No, you cannot do that. Do you know it's going to be losing
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
millions
I'm
of
just kidding.
actually to what what you just said now. I kind of, I was watching David Austin YouTube today. He actually said in his discussion on YouTube to say that Arsenal's got a big summer ahead of him, and he said Arteta and Edu have submitted the list of the player they want in the summer. Yes, he said they've submitted it to the board that these are the players that we want in the summer. So we don't know. He doesn't mention them. He doesn't give any clue about what sort of player that. So he's just kind of like
I mean,
yeah.
More to your point. Remember, I was saying it on my show on Tuesday that the inside information is Josh is kind of serious now. I don't know. Maybe the conversation they had got to him. The conversation they had with the fans got to him. And in spite of the fact that we're going to be having a loss of about 100 million this season, they said that he really, really is going to spend. That's what I don't know whether it's true, because the truth about the matter is we can't believe anything these guys tell us. We can't because of how they've behaved in the past. And I totally understand that. But then again, all we can do is hope.
No, yeah, that's right.
You know, if you lose hope, you lose everything. And that's one thing I keep telling people.
Yes.
In as much as these guys have lied to us for a long time, they said be excited. Yes, we are excited in the opposite direction. You know what I mean? So it's difficult to believe them. It's really difficult to believe them. Until we see it, we will never believe these guys. You know, and in that list, I hope he listed the number of people that are leaving the club as well.
Yeah, maybe.
But okay, I hope so. I hope so.
Yeah.
Just a quick one. I just want to say something out here because the chat is not still working, and I really apologize for that. It is not my fault. It is the fault of the software. Tony Blackwell, big up to you, man. Tony Blackwell says Partey failed to turn up today. Too many mistakes. His awareness today allowed the second goal. He has not lived up to his reputation so far. He offers absolutely nothing. And I totally agree with him on that one. I think we've already talked about him already. We're going to give him a rating, by the way. Who was rating him? Who was giving him a rating?
It was me.
Jonathan. So what are you going to rate him then? What are you going to rate him?
But for Partey's expectation, I think he was very below par. Lost a lot of balls in midfield. So personally, I give him a 3.
I agree.
You give him a 3.
Yeah.
I want to give him lower, but I agree. I will stay with 3.
Good. This is an interesting talking point. An interesting talking point.
Oh man.
Do you before we talk about his performance? Did you guys agree with that shambolic yellow card that gave him a red? Because I don't agree with it. So I'm just gonna say it out there. I don't agree with it. I thought it was harsh. I thought it was silly from the ref, in my opinion. I felt it was an impossible situation. He was with the ball. The guy slid tackle into his path. It was an unfortunate one. I don't know how you can be given it. And you can see, you know, there's some times when you give a kind of yellow card to some people or a red card, you can see the pain. The guy didn't want to leave the pitch. You can see the pain. Like, what? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you.
Do you guys think that was a yellow card? I don't know, man. It was too harsh.
I think the second yellow card was the referee. If you go back to look at it, the referee was not even look at that position. It's because of the way the guy screamed on the floor. This referee, he gave Aubameyang a yellow card. Aubameyang that is not even making a tackle. He's moving away from the guy, and he just sleep. And you gave him a yellow card for that. I think
it was a bit too harsh. Honestly, it was a bit too harsh. The second
yellow card is harsh, but we can't. I would just, you know, we just have to let it go. But it's what it is, and we just have to move on, really.
All right. A few of the chats are coming. I can see some of the chats now. Good. But I'm just gonna read some of the ones that came before. Now, yes, Egbo Alexandra. Yes, thanks for reminding us. Rest in peace to the Nigerian boy losing his life at the Thames trying to save a lady. His parents are broken, and as a father. This happened in London yesterday. His name is Jimmy. Let me see if I can put his. I don't know if I can put his.
What is it trying to do? Sorry?
Was trying to rescue someone. Fell into the River Thames, and he dived in to save the person. And I think there was another man that tried to save the lady, but I think the Coast Guard, they were able to save the other man, and the lady was trying to save, and they couldn't find him.
Oh,
yeah. So in case, rest in peace to him. In case
did they find him after, or they never find him?
Yeah, they found his dead body later. But it was already dead.
May so rest in peace.
May so rest in peace.
Was a real hero. Real hero.
Yeah, he was. Yes, I posted it yesterday on my social media. That's him. Let me put it on the screen quickly.
He's a very young lad as well.
Yeah, he was coming from work. It's really sad. Those are his parents over there. It's really, really sad. It's really sad. Rest in peace to him. Really, it's really, really sad. Yeah. Thanks for reminding us, Egma Alexandra. All right, people. I should be able to pick some of the comments now. So, I think. Okay, Randy Viper here thinks that was 100% a red. I disagree. I honestly disagree. That was too harsh. That was. Listen, it's not like who ran into who. The question is who ran into who. This guy was moving with the ball, and he ran into him. It was a sliding tackle into his path. It's almost like he wants Ceballos to cut his leg off or levitate, or I don't know how we could. I don't know how to explain it. It's almost like I'm running with the ball. Mossy boy slides tackle into me. Yeah, and I kind of where I was running in, I kind of ran on your feet. It's almost impossible for him. I don't know. For me, it's just too harsh. It's just too harsh. Anyway, let's talk about his performance. What would you rate his performance today, Mossy boy?
Yeah, not until when the red card happened. He was kind of playing well in the middle, but as Ceballos is just like you get the ball, spin, pass it. Get the ball, spin, that's normal. So, I don't know why he can't not just do one touch pass. It would spin. It would.
This is like a ballerina.
You understand what I mean? But
it's gonna move back to Spain.
Yeah, I'm not gonna judge.
Get moved back to Spain.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I was reading that he actually said Spanish football is better for him than Premier League.
Yeah.
So
I think he wants to go back.
he wants to go. So I'm not going to judge him on the red card today. I'm just going to give him what's it called, rating based on what he does before the red card. I'll probably give him a standard 5. Standard 5, yeah.
You stand at 5, yeah?
All
right.
Yeah.
Okay, so in Blackwell here says Sabaz is a liability. As harsh as this was, there's always a mistake in him, and it cost you games. Most importantly, listen. I think, like he said, Spanish football is better for him. I think maybe he can take Partey along with him. Maybe I'm being harsh now. I don't know, man. Honestly, I really don't know. The Oba Yellow was harsh. I agree. I think so as well. Yes, but you got a dodgy penalty, and you know what? That's a fair point. that's a fair point. You know, I think the officiating. What do you guys feel about the officiating today?
The referee is too quick to be bringing out cards. It's so quick. He cannot even wait for the players to go down. He just like ditch it out. Like, I don't know. I'm not sure, but I won't complain about the ref. But our performance, I'm going to complain about today.
All right. Okay, so you gave him what? What did you give him? 4?
I gave him 5. 5.
You gave him a 5.
A 5?
Yeah.
I thought he was better than.
I don't want to judge him on the red card. If I judge him on the red card, then of course that'll be very low. I'll be definitely giving him a 3 if I judge him on the red card.
But it's not based on. I mean, the red card. I don't think it was his fault. Honestly, I don't know.
No.
Anyway, okay, this is an interesting one. I'm gonna rate Odegaard. Let me at least rate the player.
Before you rate Odegaard, I want to say something. What I want to say is, I thought they said, or I heard, I'm not sure whether everybody heard, that Arsenal brought in a free kick coach. If I'm right.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. So because they said they signed one guy. He's a free kick coach or something. I'm not sure who that guy was. And since they said that we bought a free kick coach, our free kick has been worse than ever. Go and tell me which free kick we played that kind of makes sense. We have our corners doesn't make sense. Our free kick doesn't make sense. Tell me, how many goals have we scored from corner kick? How many goals?
When was the last one? When was the last one?
It absolutely doesn't make. If a club sign a free kick coach, then it means our free kick should be better than what we are. The way we took free kick before. Our dead ball is kind of like if referee give us a free kick, I would just say, no, there is nothing coming out of it.
Just before you go ahead, military Guna, if you are still in the charts, right? If you are still in the charts and you want to come in and do some tactical analysis, please click the link.
Yeah,
I think I have time for you guys today. Click the link and come in. All right, big up to you. You know, I always enjoy. You know, whenever military Guna is talking, you just going, papa. You know, I'll tell you about this player. You see, you just like
military Guna, please come in, please, if you have time.
Oh, we've got Bemiga here. Let's see if we can get Bemiga here as well. Hey, I love the hat, man. I love the hat.
Yes.
I love the hat, man.
What's up?
Thanks a
lot. What's up with your hat? Talk to me.
Oh, I'm just trying to cover my crazy hair at the moment, actually.
Please, can you send this hat to me, please? I want a Hausa hat. I've been looking for it.
No problem.
Seriously.
So did you take this with you all the way to US or something?
Yeah, I took it with me. I bought
Oh,
it.
okay. Okay, awesome.
Yeah, but I'm sure
nice,
if you're serious, right? I'm sure I can find somebody to send one to you then.
I was just kidding, man. I live in the north in Nigeria. I can always get it, but I like it though. Yeah, I like it. I like one of them.
You can speak Hausa then, Tari.
let's not get into that. Let's go back into football because I'm not gonna embarrass myself for you lot. I'm not gonna embarrass myself for you
Because
lot,
I want to set you up straight away with
no. I'm not gonna embarrass myself. I'm very bad with languages. I am very, very bad. I'm not even gonna get there. All right, there's a fair point here, right? This is not the one I was looking for. This one here that Tony Blackwell says about the free kicks. About the yellow card. He said, Tade, it's like Capo being sent off. That was harsh as he slipped just before he met the player. So it's the same, yes or no? He makes a fair point, He makes a fair point. The guy slipped before hitting that player, don't you think? And that's why he injured himself, because I don't think he planned to go in the way he went in. For me, if I'm gonna rate that ref today, honestly, I'm gonna rate him low.
Yeah, but there's a lot of sleep on the pitch today. I don't know whether it's the pitch or whether it's the player.
They wet it. I think they wet it.
Yeah,
I think they wet it too much. I think they wet it too much. And when I noticed was when that guy took that shot that they scored against us, the first one, I noticed the water that came off the pitch.
And again, Aubameyang as well. The shot he took, he was sleeping while he took that shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
So what's your thought? What's your thought on the game generally, Birmingham?
Tade, I have a question for you.
Oh,
right?
God's sake.
One question. Tade.
God's sake. I'm
Right,
not here to ask. I'm not here to answer questions. I'm here to ask questions.
Are you still Arteta in?
I am any manager in. And I can say I am any manager in.
That is the question I asked him when I came on.
I am any manager. I am any manager in until we get better players in this squad. Even if Mossy Boy today should take this Arsenal squad, we'll be the ones insulting Mossy Boy. Mossy Boy, what is this?
Tade, will you take Unai Emery back?
Definitely not.
I didn't want him to leave before.
No.
I didn't want him to leave in the first place. I honestly didn't. Look at our performance here. Look at our performance. I was talking about the final against Chelsea in the Europa League. Unai Emery will be looking at like, all my lives of being Europa League final, this is the worst team I've ever taken to Europa. Every time he gets, he wins.
Yeah.
Every time he gets 4-1, and then when he took Ozil off, you were losing, and Ozil was walking. He was walking off the pitch. What sort of mentality is that, man? Come on.
Tade, I want to mention someone here. I'm not sure whether everybody is going to agree with me. If Mikel Arteta leave, if eventually they ask him to go, do you know the person I want? If Arsenal are actually looking for a cheap manager with experience, I'm not sure whether you guys remember former Barcelona striker Rijkaard before Pep Guardiola took over. That guy is good.
Is that guy still managing? Where is he? I think he's managing in
Arab. What he does now.
Arab club.
Yeah, he used to manage Barcelona and then got sacked, and then Guardiola took over. Didn't he?
He's the one that before Guardiola actually bringing fully tiki-taka football into Barcelona, he's the one that actually started that tiki-taka with Barcelona team. He won Champions League with them, didn't they? If I'm correct.
Just know he got sacked. I think he won a league, if I'm not mistaken.
He won a league, yeah.
What are you talking about now? Are you talking about Rijkaard? Rijkaard won Champions League against us.
Yes,
against us.
Against Arsenal.
But do you really want to compare? Are you telling me if you take that Barcelona team, you wouldn't win? Come on. Huh? I think he was managing. There was a club he was managing.
I'm checking his Wikipedia now. Arab. And the last time he managed Saudi Arabia, and that ended.
Yeah, I knew it was Arab.
The thing is, today with the game is
he ended in 2013, so he managed them from 2011 to 2013, and that's the last record of him.
That's the last one. Okay.
So he hasn't managed in 8 years, man. But yeah, you asked about my thoughts about the game. I thought to be honest, right, when going into this game, if I was to pick a lineup, I would have suggested that we, that we go 3 at the back, just because I know Emery is a very attacking manager and he's going to try to attack us, especially in the first half. So I thought, having that defensive fortress would be good before we then, try to, do them over in the second half. So when I saw that, I don't know, like it seemed like we went 3 at the back. I wasn't quite sure because at the end of it,
So what we normally do is this. I've said it before, right? If you notice, whenever Shaka is playing the left back, when we're attacking, it turns into a 3 at the back. He tucks into the middle. Then when we're defending, he goes back to 4.
Yeah,
So that's what happens. And Chambers will be the other outlet on the right wing to attack. That's how they do it.
Okay. Yeah, but what I didn't understand was the idea of using Smith Rowe as a false 9. And I'm sure that confused most people. Like, I don't think.
Do you know, I thought it was going to be Pepe.
Right, we all thought it was going to be Pepe because that's what made sense, because Pepe does have some central forward capabilities, right? So I didn't think it was going to be Smith Rowe.
But would you have done better though, Pepe? Would you have done better? Let's be honest with ourselves.
I don't think so, because we weren't creating anything. Part of the reason why Smith Rowe seemed lost in the first half because we weren't really creating anything. So I don't think anything would have gotten to Pepe anyways, to be honest. But yeah, that obviously didn't work. And you know, the thing is, this is football. Sometimes as a manager, you overthink things, you try to experiment, and that's okay. Right? Maybe it's not okay to experiment with what is seemingly our biggest match of the season, but you've done it and we're 2 goals down. At that point, I expect you to change things, right? We're 2 goals down at like before 30 minutes. So you had an entire hour to change that game. It didn't do anything. It just left. It could have changed the game in the first half, but it didn't do anything. At halftime, if there was one player who everybody knew had to leave the pitch at halftime, was Dani Ceballos, because it was having.
I thought it was Odegaard. Honestly, I thought Odegaard was worse. Honestly, in short, rate Odegaard. I thought Odegaard was worse.
Odegaard was absent.
What did he do?
He didn't do anything.
What did he do? Ceballos even showed himself. Odegaard was Ozil today, man.
It was Ozil today. I won't lie. It was the first one that went off, right?
But one thing that you guys need to understand, that Odegaard and Ceballos, they are not our player. They're going back to Real Madrid in the summer. If whether Arsenal win anything or not, they're going back. So
yeah, but at that time, right, it was obvious something needed to change. There were some players who were not having a good game. Odegaard, like you mentioned, I thought Ceballos wasn't having a good game either, right? And it was on a yellow card. And we needed to introduce a striker. It was obvious. Like, just bring in somebody, Aubameyang, Martinelli, introduce a striker. But he didn't do it. In the second half, when the second half started, Ceballos got another warning because he was clearly frustrated. We're 2 goals down. He was frustrated. And we all saw it coming that this guy might get a red card. And eventually got the red card. And I was like, you could have taken this man off. You didn't have to let this situation get this bad. Right. But this
is the problem, right? This is the problem. Let's think about this. Let's track back for a minute. If you take Ceballos off, the person is gonna bring back into that game is El Neni. And we needed a goal. So that means you're gonna have El Neni and you're gonna have Partey. Partey shoots as if he's shooting arrows to heaven.
Can that guy not shoot anymore? Like, I need to go back and just do some work on shooting for like a year. So don't just shoot.
Yeah, but Tade, you said
no, but that's not his only option, Tade, to be honest. That was not his only option. There are a number of options, right? So, for example, you can bring Xhaka back into the middle and take Saka to left back. It has worked 1,000,001 times for us in the past, right? If you leave Saka and Pepe on that left wing, they will actually get past that Foyt guy, that was that Tottenham player that was, you get. So
I thought he did well.
The only option, right? He did really well.
He did really well because we make him look like Madini at the back there. Yeah.
So, but eventually we got the red card, and to be honest, right, today's match proved to me. I'm sorry, Taddy, because it seemed like you like Emery, but Emery was going to bottle that game. It was good, and with another iota of luck, we could have played 2-2. Right, because
how do you think he will have bottled that game? Because he brought Coquelin to actually shut the game down, in spite of bringing Coquelin in,
he could have scored 4 goals today.
But are you gonna blame Emery for the misses and for the save from Leno? Those guys should be doing better. I thought that guy should have scored that goal. Maybe because Leno put a good save. I don't know. I thought he should have scored that 1-on-1. They had some decent chances. Do you know what I mean?
I was wondering, like, why did he shut the game? They were in control, weren't creating anything. He could have sealed the game 3-0, 4-0 before he shut the game down. I don't think at this stage, when you know that with 1 away goal, your opponents are back in the game, I don't think you shut it down at 2-0. right? Because 2-0 seems like a lot, but then he only takes 2 goals and then they're back in the game. Especially if an away goal gives them an advantage. So I don't think he'd have shut it down at 2-0. I think they could have gotten another goal if they kept attacking us. But shutting it down Please go ahead.
I think he just wanted to be pragmatic, Unai Emery, because he thought to himself, if I put on full throttle, I bring my left back or right back forward, and they make a mistake because Villarreal are not the best footballing side. I think you saw today they were only at parts good, but over the whole course of the game, I didn't think they played that well. He could have thought, if we concede one back and then we go pragmatic, then the pressure will be on us to try and hold the lead because you are only with 10 men. Because at the beginning of the game, it was yous that were actually favorites to win the game. And he just wanted to, put the pressure back on you. So that's why I think he wanted to say, keep it 2-0, keep the clean sheets. But the fact that he conceded, I think you saw him on the touchline, he was really frustrated with how the penalty was given.
Yeah, he was
I've got another super chat here. Sorry, hang on a minute. Sorry, guys. I've got another super chat here. I need to get the super chat. This is from Randy Viper. I can't see it on here for some weird reason. William played false 9 versus Chelsea between. Arteta tried copying Pep and failed. You know what? I was going to say this, right? That's what people are saying, right? But then again, I was going to answer what you were saying about this formation because obviously it worked for Pep Guardiola. But let's be honest, there were times in that game against PSG that I felt maybe he would have changed it. But they were lucky with the goal that they scored. Let's be very honest. They were lucky with the De Bruyne goal because it was a cross. It went into the net. And then from there, the whole thing changed. But I thought that tactic was a bit too trite. It was a bit too bland in the manner of speaking. I didn't really see that exciting. Then he went on to say, Xhaka is the player of the season for me. Most vital player. People just don't rate him because of his past. Without him in the midfield, we crumble. Better than fraud party. Those are very strong words. And thanks for the tip, Randy Viper. I really appreciate you doing that. Listen, do you guys agree with what he said about Xhaka being the player of the season? You guys are scratching your head.
Not the player of the season, right?
Not the player of the season, but I would say with the team that we have now, I would say maybe probably is the only one that actually, since is the only one that kind of keep consistency in his game. Every other player they've been, we're expecting some big thing from Partey. He's not delivering. I'm not sure whether is the kind of player he's playing with, or whether it's the manager that is not getting the best out of him. I don't know.
Do you think the pace of Premier League is just too much for him to handle?
Well, I mean, today was not a Premier League game.
It's not a Premier League.
I thought he had the problem. In my opinion, the problem he had today was that Smith Rowe was playing a false 9, right? And ideally, when he gets the ball in a normal game, if we had a striker and we had a proper number 10, right, he would be looking to give the ball to Smith Rowe for Smith Rowe to then spray the ball into the attackers, right? But today, and Emery did something that I thought was really clever. Emery, it was almost like they were forming a wall around Partey. So the moment Partey got the ball, it would be under intense pressure. Most of the time, he had to pass back to Chambers, or pass back to like Mari or something, because he couldn't go forward. And that's because the guy who would ordinarily have come to receive the ball from him was playing the false 9 position, right? But at the end of the
day, here's my take. Here's my take on Thomas Partey. Granted, this is not a Premier League game, but you cannot deny the fact that the pressures of the Premier League must have burnt him out a little bit. I think, honestly speaking, my friend and I, we analyzed this guy today. He looks very leggy. He looks almost as if he's tired, as if the pace of the game is a bit too much for him. And I'm thinking he really needs to hit the gym. And that's why my friend made the joke that maybe he's using football age. That was a joke, obviously, saying maybe the guy is too old and because of his old age, he can't catch up with people. But let's be very honest. He looks a bit behind on pace when compared with most of the players. Many a times, and I don't know why. Look at the goal that they scored, the second one. Maybe he was not aware of that guy behind him. Maybe his awareness was just very slow. I don't know. But generally speaking, we were expecting a Vieira. Maybe that was us overhyping Partey. but he's nowhere near. And if Joe was here, Joe would have ripped into him. I'll be begging for Partey. I'll be begging for Partey because Joe comes into my DM. Tade, you see Partey? Tade, you see Partey? I'm like, listen, why are you disturbing me with Partey? He's always on my case with Partey because he believes that he's a bit overhyped. And we have to give him time, though. We have to give him time.
Yeah.
But let's be honest, we did not give Xhaka this much time because Xhaka was ripped into continuously. And when Xhaka started, I don't think Xhaka even was this bad when he came to Arsenal. I don't think it was this bad.
You're right.
So,
and on the point with Xhaka, to be honest, today, if you've never given Xhaka any credit in this club, today you have to give him credit, especially in that second half. He held his ground against Chukwueze. Because the plan, they kept giving the ball to Chukwueze. The plan was for Chukwueze to get in
to run at him,
And Xhaka, he stood his ground time after time after time to keep that guy out.
Yeah, and another thing I want to say is, Xhaka came to Arsenal when Arsene Wenger was still in charge. Arsene Wenger have this style of blending players into the Premier League games. I remember Perez said the same thing, that he doesn't get into the game straight away. The same thing Ljungberg. When
doesn't
Ljungberg,
rush them, you mean?
He doesn't rush them into when they first came into the English football. He will sit them on the bench and tell them to watch, that you can't just, because you are the hero where you're coming from, you can't just come into the Premier League game and say you want to hit the ground running. You sit down and watch. So this is how the English game played. Carry on.
But can I say something though? Yeah. In as much as you say this, right? I still remember a lot of people complaining that Arsene Wenger buys players and keeps them on the bench. A lot of people were complaining. And this is the thing. When we lose games, people will look for the next thing. Why are you not playing this guy? He did not, he just came. Well, he's a good player. This thing you're saying, right? People complain when Arsene Wenger didn't start some players. Like Lacazette, for instance. Lacazette was being put in gradually. Yes, he started one game, but then at some point, Sanchez was the main striker. He was on the bench.
Yeah, that's right.
But people complain.
This is fans for you. Any football fan will do the same thing. It's up to the manager to kind of know how to kind of blend that player in, because now Partey will be looking at it and said, "Oh, this type of game they're playing in this English football is completely different from where I'm coming from. So I need to really adjust so quickly." This happens to Pepe as well. Where he's coming from is completely different football to English football. That is why we are not seeing Pepe that he used to play in where does he came from?
Lille.
Lille. Yeah. The Pepe that was playing in Lille is different from Pepe playing for Arsenal, because English football would not give you that time to be doing like leg over or to be using your leg to be rolling the ball out. They won't give you that time.
You see, this is the difference. I remember very well when Hazard came to Chelsea. It took him some time.
Yes, yes, it does.
But one thing I like about Hazard is he's very intelligent. So there's a difference of intelligence level for different players. Some players will acclimatize quickly because they're intelligent enough to be able to change their game and adjust and adapt. Some people have the adaptability, some people don't. And I felt Hazard changed his game. He changed his game. And eventually he became a superstar in England. And not many players have the ability. So at the end of the day, the onus is on many of the players to actually do their job. Ricardo, embarrassing. We couldn't make 3 passes. Listen, I totally agree with you. Sentiment FC, you've changed your name to Love Football Hate KSC. You know what, I'm not someone that likes to use the word hate, but I love football, dislike KSC. I think that's a bit better. Cranky out. So big up to yourself, man. Let me just pick a few comments here, and then we'll go to the other player. So who rated Odegaard? Nobody has rated Odegaard yet. This is for you, Beminga. Rate Odegaard.
If I was to rate him, maybe like we lost anyway, so like a 2, because I don't think he did anything today, to be honest.
You know, I was expecting you to give him like a 5 because you're very generous. No, he's always generous. This guy, right? If someone is like a 3, he adds 3 on top. If someone is like a 4.
He has 4.
I don't understand. I don't.
Not today.
I don't understand. So you're now waking up. You're now becoming like Mossy Boy. Yeah.
I'm becoming like Mossy Boy.
Jesus Christ. He was so poor. The main man. The main man.
No, the
The
manager.
main man. The main man. Just before we rate him, let me just pick a few comments here that came in. I think this was a question to you. You said, who is the set piece coach we have gotten progressively worse since Emery left? I don't know about this guy you're talking about, Mosi.
Yeah, seriously, I'm not kidding. They said they brought in a goalkeeper
Yeah.
coach at the same time as set piece coach.
We did at the beginning of the season.
At the
It was
beginning
one of
of
the
the
things we were
season.
excited about.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I can't remember, to be honest with
Yeah,
you.
I remember that.
Everyone's a throw-in coach. How to take throw-ins.
And it was a renowned set piece coach. I think he came from, was it Brentford or something? It was just right? But did you see Villarreal's corner kicks? I knew when they played the first corner, I was like, oh my God, if you give these guys another corner kick, they will score. The corner kicks were so good. They were so close to the goalkeeper. You know that
for a Spanish
any
team.
touch, that thing is in the net.
Yeah, but and someone said something the other time when we were having a show that Leno never command his 6-yard box. That is true. Yeah. A goalkeeper should know that 6-yard box, he will be telling his player 6-yard box is mine. And if you look at the corner kick, the Villarreal playing today, even previous team that we played, Leno hasn't come out to claim that ball to say, okay, it's mine. And if he comes out to punch, it scares me. Like, is he going to punch in it far enough to? But I don't know. And it's not.
I think the difference between him and Martinez is the fact that one of them commands his area a bit better than the other one. I think that's the big difference between them. Randy Viper, I dislike Leno. Then he came on to say, I strongly dislike Leno. Jesus Christ. Okay, that's his name, Andres Georgeson. That's the name of the guy. Yeah, Bemiga. All right, cool. Before we round up and rate Arteta, love football, hate KFC. What is Mossy Boy talking about? English football today was against a Spanish team, Spanish coach in Europa. I'm not sure to what end. That statement. Remember what Leno did versus Chelsea at the Emirates.
Yeah, I wanted to say this actually when Mossy Boy made the point about Leno coming out to command his area, right? Because I remember when he made that mistake against Chelsea, he came out, right? But the ball went over him and just landed. It was a cheap goal. I can't remember who scored it, right? And I think the thing with Leno is I feel bad for him because I think he's not as confident as he used to be. And it's because of all of the errors he has made over the last 2 seasons, especially. Right, so there are things he used to do that he just doesn't do as much anymore, and I think it's a confidence issue, right? So Leno has never, since he's been in Arsenal, I think this is his 3rd season, right? He hasn't been this bad. At the moment, we're in a place where Arsenal fans are saying we need to get another goalkeeper, and we weren't saying this 2 seasons ago, right? 2 seasons ago, we were saying Leno is the reason why Leno was one of our saviors.
He saved us,
I think his confidence has taken a massive hit because of the kind of season we've had.
And the errors he's made.
And the errors he has made.
And he sees them on social media because people talk about him and all that. And
I'm not saying we should sell Leno. I just think we need to bring in another goalkeeper the club needs to go and tell him that, look, we're bringing another goalkeeper in. You need to fight for your place. They don't need to tell him he's the number 1 anymore.
But does that work anywhere though? Because most of the clubs that I know, they have 1 goalkeeper, right? The second goalkeeper plays maybe like cup games or whatever, right? But it would be that 1 main goalkeeper. So, for example, when Mendy joined Chelsea, Kepa became the second choice, and there's just it doesn't matter how good Kepa was; he's now the second choice.
I think Ryan. I think Ryan has signed. Arsenal has signed Ryan permanently now, right?
Yeah, Ryan from Brighton. Yeah,
from Brighton, I think. I'm not sure because they're saying it's 10 million or something.
I'm not sure about that. I'm not gonna say what I'm not sure about that. But this is the thing, right? For Kepa had been making too many mistakes.
Too many mistakes.
That's the reason why, too many mistakes, I don't know, Akuma, you're just joining when we're about to round up.
Oh, sorry, bro. So I just done something. Sorry, man. I think you were talking about goalkeepers. So I thought, let me.
Oh, there you go. Talking about goalkeepers then. Yeah. So what do you feel about Leno today, then? Since you're a goalkeeper yourself?
You see, this is why I don't like. You see, players who haven't played in goal always think, oh, if it's in the 6-yard box, it should always be the keeper. 9 times 10. But when you've got like 2 other players in front of you putting pressure on you, because you have to remember, if your penalty area is surrounded, all you have to do is as you're coming for the ball, a opposition player can just nudge you and you're out of the way and you just look foolishness. It's not as easy as people think. You know?
Do you think he should have done better with that first goal? Because I was arguing with Mossy, but I felt he was a tough one for him. I felt the players blocked him. I don't know what you feel about.
Shots, man. There was nothing good.
It's a good shot. It's low. I mean, like I said, this is happened. We're not Superman, and stuff. If you consider a goal like that, you go fair enough. It was low.
Yeah, but Akuma, I got a question for you. Yeah.
Sure.
The question I have for you is, I'm not sure whether you watch Real Madrid against Chelsea and you watch other top team with their first team goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Look at the way they're commanding their box, though.
Yeah, I
mean, our goalkeeper is not like that.
Yeah. I think every keeper is different. Every keeper there's different categories of goalkeepers. I like to say there is the Peter Cech type that's very good commanding his ball and a very good shot stopper. I think Leno has never really been a goalkeeper that commands his box as well. So, for example, when crosses are coming in, he don't expect him to come and catch it, a bit like a Martinez. Martinez is my type of goalkeeper, whereby a cross comes in, boom, he's coming in there, claiming the ball. Well, Leno, because he probably hasn't got the build, he's just and he's probably played in Germany. His instance is to punch the ball, hence why he's got that different category, you see. So
don't you think that type of goalkeeper that comes out to claim his balls is kind of ahead of a goalkeeper that kind of
but then again, you have a goalkeeper that's like that. I will class myself as that type of goalkeeper, but I'm horrible with my feet. You see, so you pass the ball at me, it's like a hot potato. I'm like, don't pass the ball at me. So it depends on what the coach wants. So you have a keeper that's very.
Leno isn't great with his feet either. If you ask me, I mean, his distribution isn't great either.
But I think Martinez is really good with his feet. When he distributes with his feet, he's quite good at it as well.
Distributor, but the reason why I like Martinez, he dominates his box.
Commanding.
And there's assurance about him, and there's something about when you look at Martinez, you look at him, you're like going, I'm the man. And stuff like that. Well, Leno, because though he's tall, he has got a big stature, you see. So even Leno played well today with some good shot stopping. As a goalkeeper myself, I do prefer my goalkeepers to be command in the air, calm the situation down, and play the ball.
I think is this the best way to compare these guys? You just look at one of them, right? You look at Martinez.
Yeah.
And it's almost like when there are two surfaces two smooth surfaces against each other, right?
Yeah.
You don't hear any friction, and then when you put two things that are kind of a bit rough on the edges and you put them together, you hear some sort of friction, right? It's almost like Martinez is the first one, and then Leno is the second one. What do I mean? There's a certain level of smoothness with the way Martinez catches the ball, with the way he commands his area. There's a certain level of assuredness you get from Martinez. It's almost like it's smoother with the way with the way he handles it, with the way he handles his area as well.
Exactly.
Meanwhile, with Leno, he's almost inconsistent. You don't know what to get.
Exactly.
Like today.
That's spot on. Absolutely.
Because today I look at Xhaka against Chukwueze. Guys, my heart was in my mouth the whole time.
Don't blame you, bro.
Because Chukwueze is good. I mean, I don't watch much of him every time, but at least whenever I play for Nigeria, I I watched the game he played against Barcelona. The guy, when he's doing his, you saw they kept on, like Mossy Boy said, they kept on giving him the ball. They knew they wanted to exploit Xhaka, and that's why I thought he did well, because the microscope was on Xhaka today. Looking to see if he could make a mistake. And honestly, that's how I feel about Leno. You are not sure what to get.
Exactly. There's not a consistency. There is, like I said, I think I think if we're going to move forward, we'll probably have to. But the problem is, how do you find a world-class goalkeeper? Even if we put Ryan in the box, he's not going to be any better because Ryan's not the biggest goalkeeper in the world himself.
Yeah, man. We need to bring out the money, man, and go and sign that AC Milan guy that his contract is up, or somebody.
Dura is not coming to us. That guy, the only club that guy will go to is a big club that is gonna pay him good salary. That guy is probably the best player in AC Milan for the past how many years? He's been their best player.
He also wants Champions League.
Do you really think? And even if they're not in charge, they're fifth right now. They're fifth.
No, but they're
probably not gonna make Champions League as well.
If we somehow, by some stroke of luck, if we win the Europa League, we become a Champions League team.
Yeah.
I'm just being positive here, man. Because Manchester United just beat Roma 6-2. I don't know what they're going to do to make them in the final, to be honest. But
they're definitely in the final now. Okay, let me just take this super chat. Thanks a lot, Randy Viper, again for this guy's on a roll, man. What's going on? You get some money, Thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot.
Hey, Tete's moving up in the world.
I'm a rich man, man. I'm a rich man. This is him, Joe. Just blessing me. Leno was worse 2 years ago. 2 most errors leading to goal. But people just saw his fancy saves and drooled over him. Yeah. Savior my ass. Yeah. I saw through the BS. And this guy would do anything. He even gave a super chat. He gave a super chat to finish Len.
Yeah. But like I said, the reason why I don't want to get, because obviously I still have a low to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper in a hard enough position, though. By the way, I'm in the cup final of my local county team, so I saved 2 penalties over on Saturday. So I can send you the highlights, though.
Hey, Akuma, would you come keep for Arsenal?
You can share the highlights. Do you want to share the highlights? You should be able to share the highlights.
Yeah, I can share the highlights with you. Yeah, I'll
share the highlights. Let's maybe we should sign you for Arsenal.
Come on, challenge Leno, man.
Yeah.
Rated Leno when he played Europa matches under Emery. Did you? Come on, come on now, Randy.
Come on,
did
man.
You really? Did you rate him? Did you rate him under Emery?
I remember Emery's season. And then it was Martinez and Mustafi who weren't playing much, and then Emery will use them in the Europa League. And then for like the first 2 games or something, we kept a clean sheet. And then Mustafi, and then they started to talk a lot. They started to talk about the game until they started to deck us in that same Europa League with Martinez. I think Martinez, right? I don't know what happened, but that run towards the end of last season, it changed Martinez completely.
Okay, how do I share the video on this?
Is there no? I don't know if you have the. That's the thing I don't really know. You should be able to. Is there like a share button there somewhere? Like share.
Yeah, there is share screen. There's play local video, but the video's on YouTube anyway. So
you could share screen.
Just put the link. Send me the link. Here, and I will be able to play. Okay, Send me the link on private chats.
On private chat, yeah. Okay. So maybe
this software is really stupid. If it's the other software, If it's the other software, I can't.
Yeah. And you can see there's a packaging play whereby I dominate my box. So.
Hang on, don't worry. We are here to scrutinize you. Don't worry.
We're gonna rate you as well. We're gonna give
you can rate me, man. You can rate me as well.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look at it.
I probably made the best penalty save you can ever see.
Let me share it.
Yeah.
Let me share it.
You can see it, man. It's on Saturday, so I've got the final tomorrow.
So which one are you? Let me see. Let me make this bigger.
Okay. So I'm Stansted, that's my team. So you have to start from the beginning.
From the beginning, yeah?
Yeah, this highlights of the whole game.
Which team are you? The one in blue or the ones in
the one with the Argentina kit.
Did they just score you?
Yeah, they scored me, yeah.
How did that ball went in?
I blame my defenders, man. But honestly, they scored first, so don't worry. We equalized. We equalized as well. Okay, I'll give you, like I say, you can scrutinize me now, so at least I'm still playing the game. I'm not here that nearly made it as a pro, so.
All right, let's see the other one.
Go. I know what I'm gonna rate you already.
All right, watch my game. Just watch my game, man. Okay, watch this bit. Watch this bit. This bit you're gonna like. This is what kind of shows you what type of keeper I am. So I think it's the next. I think it's the next.
Next attack.
Next attack, yeah, from the blue team. You can see my stature already. Big man in goal.
Big man.
Yeah, of course, man. Intimidate the players, man.
Can't even they're just knocking you about. You cannot even get the ball.
Watch this. Okay, watch this pattern of play. Watch this pattern of play. This is what I'm a Martinez guy. Look at that. Comes into the box. Bang!
Hey!
That's what we're talking about.
See, if that was Leno now, he would probably punch that goal. I'm missing it.
Oh my days, man.
Yeah, but
What's the penalty? Where's the penalty? Let me fast forward to the penalty. Where's the penalty?
Penalty shootout, yeah. So
Where is it?
it's towards
Keep going.
yeah, now this you missed it now. We can start again. Rewind it again. So watch the penalties, yeah. So we scored the first one.
Who's this guy?
Look at
Okay.
Oh.
That's you, yeah?
yeah, of course,
You
man.
feeling fly?
Okay, yeah. The best one's yet to come. Watch this one. This is probably the best penalty that you're going to see.
Ooh!
Sign this man, Taddy.
Sign him. Sign him up. Sign him up.
Yeah. So I share that, man. So
You need to sign him to come and play for your church team.
yeah, I've got a final tomorrow, so please
We
pray.
actually need a keeper. We need a keeper. Our keeper is injured.
We'll see. We'll negotiate. We'll negotiate. Yeah, on that one.
All right, people. Listen, let's rate this guy and finish the show. We haven't rated him yet. Arteta.
Oh.
Let's rate Arteta and finish the show. All right, people. I'll give everyone the opportunity. Akuma.
Free today. Man. His starting 11 was atrocious today. Yeah, you know I'm an Arteta guy, but his starting 11 was just bad. You know.
I think you're generous for giving him.
I'll give him one. I'll be you today. I'll give him one then. Because what got me angry was, okay, we played poor. You have your line. You start with it. You say to yourself, okay, we're losing 2-0. I have Ceballos on a yellow card. I have to change it. But he doesn't do that. You know. So I'll give him one then. Happy?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, Mosibo, what are you gonna give him then? You're gonna give him one. So let's just move to the next person.
Today, man, the reason why that he's actually getting that one for me is because the team actually scored the one goal. That's why he's getting the one. Because today we haven't got, like I said from the beginning of the show, we've got no pattern. If we are losing, this guy doesn't know what to do to change the game. The players doesn't look like they wants to play for him anymore. He doesn't have a clue. I'm telling you. Anytime.
So you think these players don't want to play for him? Can you tell me why you say that?
I feel that's where I feel. That is where I feel inside
Why?
him that they don't give him the kind of respect that he deserves. And if player doesn't respect the manager, it doesn't matter the way he set them up. They're not going to go out there and just like I said it before. They don't respect the manager. Anyway, so
Yeah.
it's to me.
Did they respect Emery because it was the same thing during Emery?
I think they respect Emery, and I will still keep saying it.
Really?
Listen, and I will keep saying it that we actually have a pattern of play on the field than Arteta. We don't have a pattern of play.
You and I have always disagreed about the when you
Yes.
keep going back to Emery and Emery. It's almost like we have a very, very, very short memory span. It seems like you've totally forgotten what people were complaining about Emery.
But
About the fact that let me say what I have to say, right?
Yeah.
The major problem we had with Emery, which everyone was complaining about, was that we lacked pattern of play and the players down tools on him.
Mhm.
Please, someone correct me here if I'm saying rubbish, because I remember very well this was the major problem people had with Emery.
Yeah, Emery looked clueless,
So,
especially towards
okay,
the second
so
season.
now the same thing is happening again under another manager.
No, Tade,
The same thing again is happening based on your analysis.
The question I want to tell you now: if Emery he can speak fluent English like Arteta, or if Emery is an English, right? Do you think Arsenal will not give him a longer time? Because I believe they sack Emery because of communication issue.
Marcel Bielsa cannot even speak. Marcel Bielsa cannot even
Athletic
speak.
article, and that's why he's saying this.
Because Marcel Bielsa cannot. He cannot even do a conference in English.
Because he doesn't want to do it. If he wants to do it, we'll do it.
No. You're trying to spin this around to suit your argument. You're trying to spin this around. That guy's English is not good. He has an interpreter that helps him do everything. So if players are ready, if players are willing to, even Ancelotti, when Ancelotti came to Chelsea, remember back then his English was poor. His English was poor. Don't forget when he came to Chelsea. Let's remember very well his English was poor. But it is not about English now. It's about finding a way to communicate with players, as well as if the players are willing to listen. If the players are willing to listen.
I understand what you're saying, but
so let's not be saying everything is about language. Let's not be saying everything about language. These players are snowflake. I'm sorry, they're snowflakes.
But for me, this guy hasn't done anything better than Emery. I would say he hasn't done anything better. When it comes to playing football, when it comes to result as well. So
what's your rating? One. Okay, Jonathan.
0. Not even joking. Playing a new system in a crucial semi-final against Villarreal, and not even having a shot on target after how long? What was it? 65 minutes? No, sorry, you cannot. That's just inexcusable.
Okay, Akuma, they say you should replace Leno.
Well, like I said, man, I'm approaching retirement now. I'm 37, so maybe 10 years ago when I thought I was the best goalkeeper in the world, there was a time whereby I did think that in my head, but not anymore. I just one of it. Yeah,
Randy Viper, even Arteta doesn't have good English. I disagree with you on that, man. Come on. What are you? What do you listen to on his press conference? Is it Nigerian? Is it Yoruba that you hear when he's speaking? I don't understand what you're saying. Bielsa can speak English. He chooses not to. He doesn't like the media. Okay, interesting one. Interesting way of putting it. Anyway, sorry, baby girl. What's your rating for Arteta?
0 as well, because
goodness me, I can't believe this.
And
I really can't believe this.
Voice says that he gave him a 1 because we scored, but I don't even like that goal we scored. It was, for me, it was Saka doing something called wuru wuru to the answer, if you know what I mean. Saka was like, you know what? As in this place today, I must come out with something. So I see 3 men in front of me. I'm going to run into them and make sure that they fall me down. That wasn't Arteta. It had nothing to do with manager. It was just one man who took responsibility and said, you know what, I'm going to make sure I get.
But can I ask you a question? Isn't that what good players are meant to do? Good players are supposed. Let's go back to Arsene Wenger. Let's go back to Arsene Wenger days. I keep saying it. The players Wenger had at his disposal. Imagine you having Nwako Kanu on the bench. Imagine you having Wiltord.
Yeah.
Wiltord on the bench. These two players are players that will kick out even Aubameyang and Lacazette put together and be starting for Arsenal right now. They were on the bench. So you need players to step up. You need players to step up. That's why I keep telling you guys, every time I come here and I keep arguing, we overestimate the job of managers. I swear to God. I saw the interview of Ian Wright with Sol Campbell, and I think, was it William Gallas? I can't remember now, with Arsene Wenger, where they said So many times, this guy doesn't tell them. In fact, there was one halftime. Wenger didn't tell them anything. And they were losing the game. He just allowed them to sit down and self-reflect. He doesn't do much. He doesn't get angry. He doesn't get angry at them. The players took it upon. That's why I say sometimes, you need players to step up. You need a captain on the football pitch for you. You need a coach on the pitch. Like, you need someone that will say for instance, now Mossy Boy, you are my coach today.
Yeah.
Take care of, be in charge. You look at John Terry. You look like Company. You look at those are characters that they are the voice of the coach on the football pitch. Name me one player that can do that. The only player that can even do that is Xhaka, and Xhaka is not the best player.
Even Ian Wright says something there that there's one time they I don't know which team they're playing. They're losing 2-0, and when they get into the changing room, the assistant manager started to shout at them, and Arsene Wenger just said to him, "No, don't shout at them." He just asked him not to say anything to the player, and they don't say anything throughout the halftime, and they went out second half, and they went on to win the game.
Yeah, but then again, you have to remember Arsene Wenger's experience. He knows man management. He knows psychology. I think he's a young player. So when you're young and things are going out of control, your instinct is to shout. You see?
Exactly. And I was going to say this as well, right? I remember when Thierry Henry went to manage at Monaco.
Yeah.
He had the same issue where, like, he would just flip out at the players and yell at them. And it was down to inexperience. At the end of the day, you also have to look at the way Arteta manages. So what you described as a Wenger is a manager who is able to say, you know what, players, go and take responsibility for this game. Arteta, at the moment, is a chronic micromanager. It will tell you what to do to the last detail, even when you are now on the pitch. So in a way, Tade, you are correct when you say that our players need to step up. I do agree. Players like Aubameyang, Pepe, they need to step up a lot, especially when we're in trouble, the way Saka steps up, right? But then I also
bought the foul.
Yeah, he literally was like, you know what, I'm going to get some, and he does that a lot. Sometimes when we need a goal, Saka will just run into the box and make sure he gets a foul, and he has saved us a few times this season. So I think that while that's important, the manager also just needs to, like, hold back a bit and show the players a bit more trust, and maybe it will spark that attitude in our players. But for me today, it gets a 0.
Okay, so we have 0, 2, 1. We have 2 zeros. Yeah, I don't believe anyone gets a 0 for me in any rating I give, because a 0 simply means they didn't do anything. It simply means they didn't even train, or it simply means it simply means he didn't change the formation. It simply means he didn't, get someone like Martinelli in the 60th minute. Come on, he did all that. For me, I'll stick to a 2. So I think we'll stick to the average here. We'll give him a 1. Yeah? Is that fair? We'll give him a 1. All right. Listen, people. What do you guys feel about the game on Newcastle? Let's do a roundup. We've got 3 more minutes before we round up.
To be honest with you, it's just a training game. I think it's just to get confidence. I think they should just treat it like they did the Sheffield Wednesday game. Win 2 or 3-0. Bring the confidence to for Thursday, because you remember, if we were going to lose this game, 2-1's the best losing score, because all we have to do is win 1-0 and we're through. But the problem is, can Arsenal keep a clean sheet?
So is there an opportunity? Is there an opportunity to play in Nketiah and Nelson?
No. We play our because we need confidence to go into that game. So I would start Aubameyang and even Lacazette if we can, just to get the juices flowing. You see, yeah, we have to, because at the end of the day, we need them as sharp as possible to beat Villarreal on that Thursday.
What about you, Mossy Boy? What's your thought for the game on the next 2 games, Newcastle and then the second leg?
Like Akuma said, we just need to get if all our strikers are back, we just need to get them playing, and then they get sharpen up for the second leg, because the second leg, at least, we just need to go in there I don't see Villarreal coming to Emirates and score 2 goals, but we just have to kind of.
We've not been good at the Emirates, though.
Yeah, but I know we've not been good, but I think we'll probably. I'm just hoping keeping my fingers crossed, hoping that we're going to get the job done at the Emirates and just slightly get through to the final. Then before Manchester United actually give us the beating, proper one. So yeah.
You actually think they're gonna beat us?
Come on,
Man,
man. Don't be so sure they'll beat
Man,
us.
man, man,
Actually,
man, man. Come on.
In the last 3 years,
Since we beat Manchester United, tell me how many games they've lost.
but did they beat us? The second leg.
No,
Did they
that's
beat
what
us?
I'm saying. Since we beat them,
No,
how
no, no,
many
no, no.
games did they
We
lost
played the
after
second
that?
leg. We played the second leg with them. Did they beat us?
No, we drew. I think it was
We
New.
drew. We beat them. We beat them second. We drew the first.
We beat them the first time,
one. Then we drew the second one. So
That's what I'm saying. So why do you feel that they're gonna beat us?
No, since that time, I'm telling you, since that time, how many games did Man United have lost since that
Forget
time?
about that. I'm talking about Man U and Arsenal. You need to understand there's a psychological thing here. For the last 3 years now, Man U have been struggling against us.
Yeah.
Do you think they're not aware of that?
Exactly. If it's a cup
They're
final,
aware of that. Yeah, and
it's a cup final, everything goes out the window. As in, form goes out the window. Everybody plays. It's a different kind of environment.
We'll see. But I don't want to think ahead of myself anyway. We just
Exactly.
need to
Let's get past Villarreal in the second leg.
go and play Newcastle. Do whatever you want to do with Newcastle. Get the player back on side and go to Emirates and just get the job done. That is one. But I still don't believe we're going to go through. But we just want to see what is going to happen.
Oh, you have little faith. Have some faith in your team.
If Arteta keeps it simple, in my opinion, if he doesn't do any of this, like trying to copy Pep, if he keeps it simple, picks his best team, his most informed team, I think we're better than Villarreal. I think we can beat them. We just need to keep it simple.
Do you think if Lacazette and Oba should come back, we'll have a chance? Because today we're very blunt up going forward.
I won't play them together just because he hasn't worked a lot in recent times. But I will play either of them as the center forward.
I will play both of them. I will.
Sure? It hasn't really worked in
I'll just
recent
play 4-4-2. I'll play 4-4-2, honestly.
Okay, well, exactly. If you play 4-4-2, then definitely.
I'll play 4-4-2. That's what I'll do if it's me. I'll play 4-4-2. Anyway, right. Sorry, Jonathan. What's... Sorry, go on, Bemga.
I was going to say that, and hopefully by then, if all indications are correct, we would have Tierney back, so we can create a lot more chances. We can be a lot more effective on the left, and that alone, ups our game.
Okay, fantastic. Saka here says, Randy here says Saka is like Arsenal's Neymar. Honestly, that guy dived today, man. I'm not even gonna lie. Honestly, man, he dived today. Jonathan, what are your thoughts for the next 2 games? And give us an opportunity to tell us about Liverpool as well.
Oh, for your next 2 games, can't believe you loaned out Willock because he just stole the life out of Seoul last game against Liverpool, scoring in the last minute. I can't believe it. Willock.
Willock. That's not really exciting.
Joe Willock always scores against Liverpool. Last season on the Emery, that 5-5, that famous 5-5, he also scored that. It's always Joe Willock, innit? He was very good, to be honest. He sat on the bench and he came on, then he scored, the 1-1. And I still don't know how he didn't win that game because, we battered them. But the scores say another story. But it is what it is. So you should be happy that Willock will not be playing against you. So I expect you to win. But I think you have to be careful for Saint-Maximin because Saint-Maximin looked really good against us. So I think you're going to have a torrid time if Chambers is playing at right back because he's one tricky player. Would be actually good addition for Arsenal, Saint-Maximin. But and then for the Europa League
that guy
game,
is inconsistent though. Maximin is too inconsistent. That guy, he has the potential. He's almost like Traore.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You need a manager. They got Steve Bruce. Like
you don't.
But Taddy, I want to ask you a quick question though. Kind of what Jonathan said now. Kind of we see Joe Willock in Newcastle now. The way he's playing, don't you think that is down to the manager that is getting the best out of him?
He should leave. He should leave. He's playing his level. He's playing his level.
I don't think so. And I think that
He's playing
Joe
his
Willock
level.
at Arsenal, he couldn't get into the Arsenal squad, right? He just couldn't. It was like, who would you bench to
No,
play with?
I'm just
Right.
asking the question.
And
that's
when players get a consistent
Not for me.
run of form, right, they
yeah.
seem better, right? So it's like Maitland-Niles at West Brom at the moment. He's playing consistently, and that's why we can say, oh, okay, he's doing well, right? If it was at Arsenal, he would be on the bench. Do you understand? So I'm happy for Willock that he's getting this opportunity. For me, it means that we can sell him at a good fee, right?
Yeah.
And if we had kept him, but I won't say because he's scoring. Then
I
he needs to come
will
out.
bid for him. I'll bid for him on
think
his
he needs
behalf
to
and get him
go.
out.
I think he
I'm
needs to
sorry.
go.
I'm sorry. I agree with. Look, listen. And there's some players that play better. Look, there's something about we human beings, right? Yeah, it's about self-belief.
Yeah.
Do you really think Willock, Lingard, when they go to lesser team, some players thrive better when they go into a lesser team and believe that they are the ones they're gonna look up to, and they step up.
Yeah, it happened to me as well when I was playing for I had a trial for Luton, then obviously I played a pre-season friendly. Then obviously Luton at the time were playing in the Conference Premier. Then one of their managers loaned me out. When I went to the loan team, I was like, hey, look at me now. I've been, I'm
There's a feeling, yeah,
exactly. I get
look at Lingard.
Yeah.
Lingard didn't have this confidence. Look at the confidence. Are you saying Solskjaer couldn't use him?
Yeah.
Look at the confidence. Look at the confidence oozing out of this guy.
Yeah.
It's almost like he believes in himself more.
Yeah, football's a confidence game. It is a confidence game. Anyone would tell you that. There was one time when I was 24, I literally in my mind thought I'm the best goalkeeper in the world. I didn't care what anyone said. And I felt like it, at a point, but obviously that didn't last for that long.
I think Willock is playing in his level. That's what I think. I think
and I'm really happy that he's having this. Is like Martinez, right? A few games at the end of the season, he got a good fee for him.
Yeah.
If Willock didn't go on this loan fee, if we wanted to sell him, we would have gotten a good deal. But now with the form he's in, you can get 20 million for him and
he wasn't scoring against big opponents, Southampton, Tottenham, West Ham, and Liverpool. So they're clubs with a strategy. He's not scoring against the bottom end, ain't he? So yeah, and he's also keeping them up, which is actually good for his CV. And other teams like Southampton will look at that and think we could actually snap him up for 20 mil. He's also young. There's potential there for Willock.
Yeah,
there's so many players like that. And I don't look at Dembele. Dembele is out of his depth in Barcelona. I still blame him. I still blame him against Liverpool last 2 seasons. I still blame him. I still blame Dembele. Dembele should have put the final nail in the coffin against Liverpool. If you remember, he should have scored down. He should have scored down 1-on-1. Messi was so pissed off with him. Messi gave him the ball and he messed up. I blame him. If not, Liverpool should be out.
Divock Origi saved the day.
You know what I mean? It's out of his depth. It's out of his depth.
Yeah, but if you listen to what Messi said after that, Messi thought that because they are like 3 goals, is it 3-0 then or 3-1? He thought they said, well, the tie is over.
3-0.
3-0. But when they get to Anfield, when Liverpool turn their game up, they realize that this game is not over yet. Before they know what's happening, Liverpool have scored 4 goals.
The fans turned it. Do you think that if that happened during lockdown, that would never happen? It was the fans that turned it for Liverpool in that game.
I think the season Liverpool won the title. I think before everything kind of go lockdown, the fan actually pushed them all the way because the season before they only lost 1 game. The season they won the title, I think you guys lost about 3 games.
Well, I remember we lost. I think we also lost. We lost 1 game, and that was against Watford. When the lockdown came about, I think we lost 4 or 5 games.
Fans were celebrating 49.
Yeah, and then Arteta over Liverpool that season as well.
Can I say something, please?
Yeah.
This comment down here from Sentiment FC. He said, "I hate the remark. He's playing at his level. Nonsense, rubbish. Ronaldo was at Newcastle, relegated now. EPL, UCL winner at LFC. It's all on the coach." Can I ask you one question? Are you gonna say Arsene Wenger was very poor in how he managed Sanogo?
Mr. Postman.
I don't know. Since it's all about the coach, isn't it?
What's up with this Sanogo now? Where is he at the moment?
It's
Bro,
gone back
I know.
to France. Well, I think as Arsenal, they divide his wages into two and send him back to France.
Yeah.
What about Diego Forlan when he came to Man United?
But
And he
Diego
couldn't fit
Forlan
in.
is an old man when he came to Man United. You know.
No,
Even
no,
Falcao when he came
no,
to Man United.
No, he is an old
No.
man. He's in his 30s.
No.
When he
No,
came to
you
Man,
got no.
it's
Yeah,
just
no.
like this striker they bought now.
No.
He's in his 30s.
No. No.
Let me check. I will check.
No, you're very wrong because Diego Forlan played in the 2010 World Cup. He played in 2010 World Cup. He played for Atletico Madrid along with the likes of Aguero in his 30s, except he retired at 40. Veron, the same thing. Okay? So don't even tell. And those are wonderful players. Some people just don't work out in some teams. They just don't work out in some teams.
I'm checking.
Yeah, that's another thing that I think, and I see this a lot about Arsenal, right? Some of the players that we hate so much at the moment, they're not so bad, right? They will go to other teams and they will do well. And I know that's something Arsenal fans don't like, when our players go somewhere and they do well. So like that Gnabry situation. But I look at someone like Bellerin today and I'm like, everybody doesn't want to see Bellerin anymore, crucify Bellerin. You'd be surprised that Bellerin will now go to PSG and have a solid time there.
And I think what happens, and it's psychological as well, because sometimes, and I've been at a club whereby I've been absolutely, no matter what I do, I didn't enjoy it. Every time you came to the field, you felt that the fans were just on your case. They're going to say, oh, you made this mistake in the forums and stuff. And sometimes the badge wears on them. They go to another club, they're not as scrutinized. That's why they can relax and play better. I think you got to remember, our fan base is so reactionary.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's why some players can't handle that. That's
why I want Willock, because if Willock comes back and next season he has a few bad games, they're going to tear him apart.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Remember, we all know Leno isn't on Arsenal level. We need to sell him now, man. These guys are fine, man.
You can sign me up, though. I can.
Let's go and beg Martinez to come back. 10 years, please come back.
Listen, people, we need to end the show, man. I only planned for an hour. I've been here for 2 hours now.
Yeah, okay.
Listen, people, thanks a lot for coming on. I really appreciate you guys coming on. Monkey Boy, Bemiga, Jonathan, and Akuma.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot for coming on, guys. Hopefully we'll be speaking tomorrow. Just maybe, depending on if I'm maybe free, I might do my late night football show. Normally it's supposed to be Thursdays, isn't it? But because of this, I can't do it. So just maybe I will do a little bit of minutes tomorrow.
Okay.
I don't know. It depends on how it goes. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna post it, and please, you guys, excuse me, you guys should attend. If not, it's gonna be on Sunday for the Newcastle game.
I won't be able to attend. I've got my cup final tomorrow, so. But,
all right.
Yeah, best of luck with that.
Thank you. It's gonna be on live stream as well, so I'll send you the link if you can.
Send it. Let us cheer you from afar
as well. I forgot to tell you, actually, this is a surprise. Actually, I forgot to tell you. I'm surprised I never told you that. I've actually been trained by David Seaman before.
Oh, really?
It's on YouTube, actually. Yeah.
Get him on the show.
But I did there was a time where he came to my semi-pro club. Him, Ray Parler, actually Martin Keough became my manager for a little while as well.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah, this was.
But you're not in contact with them, are you?
No, I lost their contacts some years back. Send
it to us. Send it to us.
I'll send it to you. Yeah. So you see me when I was a bit younger.
Yes.
I'm nervous in that game because it was one of my inspirations to be a goalkeeper in the first place, and having him train me, I messed up all the goalkeeper drills. But yeah, I'll send it to you. It's a little bit embarrassing, but
no problem. Anyway, people, we need to end the show now. Thanks a lot, guys, for coming on. I really appreciate you guys. See you guys maybe tomorrow or Sunday. Take care, people. It's your boy, the Blunt Point. Lovers be lovers, haters be haters. Bye, people. Cheers.
Bye.
don't need a coach. You don't need a coach.